Hello everyone. Today is December the 22nd and finished all of the Christmas presents for myself and my peeps around me. Um, the Christmas has shown to be a little bit more stressful than anticipated. So the work which we're going to do has not been done yet. Um, so I guess you can say that I'm running a little late. I started to add a new post, but I haven't finished writing it. So I just wanted to show you a couple of things. The first thing I want to show you is of course the work on the Sofa site. Used the Market Samurai tool and just to see what position we were in. Uh, Still, none of the backlinks has been indexed. Uh, Seems like we have to wait for this to happen. Maybe a little bit more than we first anticipated. Um, so as you can say, we have 24 days of these recordings in the calendar, um, and you have 4 weeks approximately. Only that it takes to a link to get indexed, but it can take longer, it can take shorter time lapses before they are indexed properly, and they will show up in the in the Market Samurai tool. So, um, just going to go over our own site at this point. As you can see, we have a lot of backlinks uh, for this site. Just going to refresh, so you will have the most recent results. I haven't added that much lately, but as you can see, we do have the top position for the key phrase getgoodseo.com. We do not have the competition from .net or .org, so it is kind of hard to relate these two sites, as it will always be, due to all of the factors like date, page rank, on-site, off-site, SEO, and so forth. But what I want you to notice is that if you can get a site to the top of Google uh, by using the things I teach or the things that I do, I would say that it is a safe bet to say that it is working. However, uh, on the Work on a Sofa site, we have not done that much work. And that is what is interesting about it. Because we wrote a post, let's say, every other day for some time, and then we stopped. We had some pauses. We did other stuff in our business. So the Get Good SEO site was our very first successful SEO site, or as I can say, the very first successful site that reached the top of Google. So it was a pretty long learning process, but the results started coming in when we did all of the backlinking and well, many things actually. So we're going to do the exact same things to the Work on a Sofa uh, site, and what that means is that we are going to add the plugins, uh, which we do not have yet, and what I am referring to is the WebTrap Genius. Highly recommend this one plugin, and the WP Syndicator down here. Those two are the single most effective plugins that we use because I've mentioned this before, but because not only does it give you the all of the backlinks, but it will also give you content on other sites, so people can read and people can, well, basically follow what you're doing, so on and so forth. So the lesson you learn from this is to set up a sort of a network of sites working together to boost your one main site. Then we're using these small platforms. What you can do is you can start by using WordPress.com. Just yeah, sorry for the short break. We had some presents delivered on the door. Um, so, what will bring you the best type of traffic? What you really should do is to buy a traffic course. Not just any traffic course, but most of them do work. You just have to put in a little effort. Sometimes quite much effort to get the traffic rolling. Now, we do say that the Warrior Forum is a good source for traffic, and it is. You can use it just by posting relevant content or just general discussion on the forum, and place a link in your what's it called? You have a signature link for your profile, which is shown every time you post in the bottom of your post. So that's one thing you can do. There is a lot of things to make traffic come to your site. Media buying is one of the safest bets, as it is very relevant, very highly targeted. But this was not a course on traffic to begin with. What I was going to show you was how to get this site ranking on the first page of Google without any hassle. Now, what happened to the what happened to the GetGood SEO? This site, we had it in page 2 of Google for quite some time. Of course, this was a learning process, so it was not strange that it took some time. But the way that search engines work is that they will bounce it up and down and then up again, maybe down a bit and then up again. All depends on what you do. But as long as you you have to remember to post content at least 3 times a week to have a solid foundation in Google. If you do that, let's say you post 3 times a week, the very best is every day. But if you can't cope with that amount of work, we suggest at least 3 times a week. That will make your content relevant for the search engines. Your keyword will be noticed every time you post. So the work on the sofa here is down at 8th place right now. I don't know if you have noticed, but the indexed pages here, the number has been changing. I'm not sure why. So I'm going to check this out a little bit more specific. Sorry here. Going to have to check this out, why that is. But anywho, the more posts you have, the more content you have, right? You can have tons of pages, but the more posts, the more text, the more words, the more amount of words are what is counting. At least that is in our side. That's our opinion. So our Get Good SEO site, we thought it was not going to rise, that we did something wrong. We bought a lot of blueprints on how to rank in Google, and after a while we started to see results. We changed the permalinks, which we hadn't changed at all from before. So I guess this is kind of it's kind of fitting for a beginner to look at and learn from our experiences. But as you can see, we did rank this site, and we did it in 7 days without any hassle at all. Um, so the next steps, naturally, is to continue to post if possible, um, and adding backlinks is what you have to do, and that will make the site rise. Now, if you're struggling to find content, I suggest, if you are going to write like I have done on a review site, you would have to buy the product to be able to deliver the most valued content to your visitors, so they will see what is true and what is not. So what I'm going to do this Christmas, I am very busy having my daughter here and everything. Um, but I am going to continue posting videos after Christmas Eve, but not every day, and I cannot promise the amount of videos. But every time something significant like the backlinks have been indexed, I'm going to post a video uh, where I am going to announce what has happened to the rank, so we can still see this site in the works. That is the main part of the video today. Having so much to do with Christmas and this work on the sofa site and all of the other sites, I am having a little problems. I'm having a little problem with my focus, and I should have written my post a long time ago. So today I'm going to try to do my best. Tomorrow is, in Norway, we call it the night before Christmas, because Christmas Eve here is the 24th, and the first day of Christmas is the 25th. Uh, what we usually do is we open our packages on the 24th. So that's the main Christmas day. And after that, I'm just going to take my holidays. So we have 2 videos left, and I'm going to see if I can make them count as much as possible to you, so you will get the most relevant content out of this. Now, thank you for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. Good day.